mystery parcel. I say mystery parcel because I ain't got a clue what's actually in this. Welcome to PS Too Many Games. Let's find out.
PS Too Many Games.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of PS Too Many Games. Another parcel, another day. This one generally confuses me though, because I've clearly bought games from someone and I don't know who it is. Because there's like, I think 4 cases in there from the feel of it. Well parceled, well packaged, but I legit can't work out who sent these games. Like the last episode with another normal Yorkshireman. Thank you once again, my friend. I appreciate that game. But this one's generally confused me because I've checked my Discords and I'm pretty sure everyone who sent me parcels and stuff has sent me that. I've checked my Instagram and everyone who sent me stuff from there I'm pretty sure I'm accounted for. So I've clearly missed someone or something. I don't think I bought this. There's one vintage bundle that's coming. I bought another vintage bundle from the same person I've got the Phoenix games from. So that's 2 more games for the collection that will be shown sometime in the future. But this really has confused the hell out of me. Also on a slight note, the person who parcelled this made a slight miscalculation with the weight of the parcel. Consequently, I had to pay £3.50 to get the parcel. So the person paid £2.50 in postage costs. I'm assuming they did it at home, but they kind of miscalculated the weight, because I got one of those notes through the box saying you had to pay the extra postage. They've miscalculated. So I ended up paying £3.50 to get this delivered. I honestly don't know who this is from, but we will work out a little later on. But anyway, before we get to that, a few comments from one of the previous episodes. I think the episode Dave edited, which would be, oh good lord, there's been so many different episodes about parcels, I've forgotten which one's which. Oh my god, mental breakdown. It would probably be the Game Roadies episode. A couple of comments I'm going to place in. I think it's the King, I've forgotten, King of Old School, it might have been someone else, but said, you were really funny this episode. Which sounds like a very good thing to hear, but at the same time you think, well, that makes me sound like I'm not funny the other episodes. But I know him, he didn't mean it that way, he meant it in a good way, so I appreciate that and thank you. But there would be some real paranoid YouTubers being, what do you mean by that? What do you mean, I'm not funny? Fuck you. But no, I know how you meant it, thank you very much. Other comments were actually kind of comical to me also. A comment which I found hilarious, because I did do a German accent for the 3 German games in that episode from Game Rarities. Of course, when you do any kind of German accent, people obviously mention certain things, like this comment here, don't mention the war. I don't think I ever mentioned the war. I mean, I mentioned the Berlin Wall, but not the war. It's a weird one. Also, a lot of people like the German accent. Probably a terrible German accent, am I asked? So I did it for. I'm never gonna do that again. Because I got has a half wrong. So apparently it's not as popular as I thought it was. The accent was a bit off.
Ooh, the Germans are mad at me. I'm so scared. Ooh, the Germans. Uh-oh, the Germans are coming to get me.
Teasing us.
Oh, don't let the Germans come after me.
Stop the.
Besides that, but my favourite comment, and this relates to the dance-off, because if anyone's ever watched South Park, there's one episode where Stan gets served, and by that I mean in dancing vernacular, when you get served, someone just dances at you, and it's like you got served. And apparently in dancing vernacular, or dancing methodology, if you dance back at them and you serve back at them, then it's on. And someone replied, I was supposed to comment, but it's like, I've never seen a serving this brutal. So I'm going to splice that clip in right now. Stan!
Okay, alright, we got served. So now, I guess, it's on. It's on!
Oh, it's on! It's on!
Oh, Lord, it's on.
Yeah, and you better have a lot better dancers with you than those losers, cause it's on! It's on!
I do love old South Park. I ain't watching the new episodes because I'm so out of touch with reality, but I do love me some South Park. I've been busy this morning. It's that time, so spring's out, everything's looking lovely, but the weeds turn up in your garden. It's like, it's time to de-weed. And then when you use a weed killer, it's some dangerous potent stuff you use in the real, like, strong sachets. It's a pisser to de-weed the whole garden. Small things in life. And yes, I do the odd bit of gardening. Yes, I'm middle class. I'm sorry. I'm only joking. I don't garden that much. I cut grass, I do de-weeds. Dad does the majority of stuff, but it's like, it's a pain in the ass. That's why I got a bit of cut a bit of marks on my fingers, because I've literally just been like, literally just came in to film this straight afterwards because I've got so many things to do. Like more gardening, for instance. So I was like, well, I've got to do gardening after this. I might as well just not just skip the formalities, clean myself, my palms, because they're going to get dirty anyway. So yeah, so this is my gut. I have, this might sound really stupid, I have like certain clothes I just use for work kind of thing. This red t-shirt, right, I got tons of red t-shirts. This is my work t-shirt, so got like a mark there. This t-shirt's knackered. I just use it at home for, so I don't mind getting it dirty, that kind of thing. It might sound stupid, but yeah, that's how it works. So busy day, busy times. If people don't like the mark, I'm sorry, but this is my don't give a fuck t-shirt. Everyone's got I don't give a fuck clothings. Like when you want to feel comfy at home while eating some ice cream, that kind of clothing. You know, comfy clothes. Yeah. Insert Nottingham Game Market reference. 6th of March, I'm going. 6th of March, I say. Fuck that. 6th of April. That's what I get for trying to be smug. Once again, I'm looking so forward to this game market. The first time I've been actually physically game shopping in a long time. I will say I watched a Retro Heads episode in Lowestoft last night, and I will say there's a new store in Lowestoft that I really need to hit up because it looks very good for retro gaming. And I haven't been to Lowestoft for some time, so CX is there too, so that's probably a future episode coming up. I try to avoid Lowestoft because it's a piss to get to from where I live. Norwich is so much closer, Norwich is so much bigger, Norwich is so much better. Facts. Anyway, let's just throw a commercial on here right now, and let's get to the mystery of where these games came from. I'll see you on the other side.
I must have that new Sega Power Rangers game! Goldar, steal it for me!
No wonder Rita wants that game. Look at those graphics.
Woo! And those moves!
Check out those battle zones. Let's go, Goldar. Sorry, Rita. You'll have to buy it like everyone else.
Huh?
Sega!
Power Rangers for Sega Genesis. Also available for Game Gear and Sega CD. All sold separately.
And we're back. So, I'm not even joking, I legit don't know who sent me these games. I'll probably work out when I open these games, because that's the only way I'm going to work it out, but they did laugh when I had to pay like postage on it, because they miscalculated the postage. That's the first time it's ever happened to the channel, where someone's miscalculated the weight of a parcel. I mean, it can happen if you self-label at home, so I'm not angry, I'm just kind of funny. Now let's just get into it. Oh, I know who this is from. Okay, so this is from a Discord friend. Bear me a second, I'll look him up. I just seen straight away bear me a second. Digging, I realise this has come from a Discord friend by the name of BSNHD. Don't know what the letter stand for, but safe to say, I'm never going to find out.
It's a secret.
Shut up.
But as soon as I opened the parcel, I saw what's in there. I remember I did buy this like a long time ago. So, I'm very happy to have it. I'll see you in a second, but oh good lord. Yep, I legit forgot I bought this. That just shows you how many things I've been buying in the last like 2 or 3 weeks from people. I legit forgot I bought this. Oh Jesus Christ, every time. Every time. I mean, I could not. Here we go, we're in. Just put that down there as such, and ooh. I don't know if I have this or not, but maybe a second. And oh, that's right. I remember things now. Yes, I bought one thing for him, but the other 2 things I think he gave me for free. So there's actually 3 games here, and I'll share in a second. But bear me a second, I've just got to check that I haven't got this. So the first game might seem very like miscellaneous, like how has he not got this game? But trust me when I say this, for some reason, Madden 2002 has been shockingly hard to find. Football! Like in CEXs, that kind of stuff. I have every other Madden apart from 2002. I don't know why this has happened, but it's taken this long to find Madden 2002. The All-American NFL experience. Yeah, it's American football, it should be.
football!
I mean, I have feelings of American football. I find it a bit slow. Start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. I mean, I know a lot of American football teams just through American programming and vernacular, but it's not for me personally. But I'm actually kind of ecstatic to get this because this has taken so long to find. And I appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate this immensely. Thank you very much. Obviously, with the legend that is John Madden, with some of his amazing commentary. If the referee. I might have spliced in some John Madden clips because some of his quotes are just funny as fuck.
There's a pigeon on the field. How did he get in there? Well, he wanted to get down there. He couldn't get a seat. He tried to get up above, and there was no place. The only place there was only that he could land was right there.
He was in the middle of the action. I thought the shoe came off.
I'll tell you, there's the throw. Johnson really has him beat. And there's the pigeon was right there where Johnson was running.
Game number 2, another game that has been hard to find. Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. Now, my knowledge of this game is very limited, but it's obviously been on my list for some time. Let the hunt begin. Evil exists everywhere, but it is unseen by most. As a hunter, you have the special gift, or curse, to recognise and destroy the evil that has come back from the dead to plague the earth. A cult has formed in Ashcroft, and it's up to the team hunters to destroy it. That's not a bad storyline. The back is actually it's got some better detail than most. I mean, characters, actors and such. 1 or 2 player game. I will obviously Google some information underneath to tell you what kind of game this is. I'm assuming it's some kind of shooter up acting. Seems like I've got powers also. This actually seems quite intriguing, and I'll probably add it to the list of games I'm going to play at some point. Which reminds me, I have literally just finished, and I've just got here, good lord. Bear me a second, guys. Mental breakdown. I don't know, I left it in the games room. So I've literally just finished Atelier Iris 1. An RPG, I mentioned it in the Koei games. I'll splice in the image of the game. Just finished it very casually. Took me to go to 15 and 16 hours to play casually. 1 hour each day, that kind of stuff. Very good RPG. Very simple RPG, but has some integral game mechanics that can get quite convoluted. But you can make it simple if you want to. Leveling up system's very good. Special abilities is basic, but for some people basic is good. If you want a casual RPG that's not too hard to understand, I would recommend this game. Also, the story is reasonably good for an RPG. Give it a good solid 7 out of 10. That's right, we're grading games now. I mean, I might as well give my opinions on certain games. Obviously, I only grade games which I fully play or fully complete. Some people want me to do video gameplay, which I have done in the past. No one watches it. No one wants, like maybe 20% of you want to watch it. It's like, gameplay takes so much more. How about this? Once again, it's not because I don't want to, it's just the time. It's hard to get time to like play games certain times. That's why I've been casually playing RPG for an hour each day. You understand what I mean? Real life. But Atelier Iris 1, highly recommended it. I liked it so much, I'm jumping straight into Atelier Iris 2, which so far looks like a mild upgrade. Graphics are roughly the same, but it's alright so far. I will say it's the cheapest of the free games, so maybe actually give me a sign that maybe it's not as good as the first one. But we shall see. Anyway, let's get on to the final game. Now this, the last game, is actually a game we own, but not in this version. So, as you all know, I'm starting to branch out a little because I need to get some of these steel books and special editions. And if I don't have it, I will take it. This is a special edition. It's also cardboard. I think my friend Gary Rose has got a version of this, but I haven't. So when someone offered me a decent price for Evil Dead, the special movie edition box set, I was like, yeah, I'm in. Double case, obviously. Looks so good though. Looks amazing. Obviously the game, we already own this game, but Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, we already own this, but this obviously comes with the Evil Dead 2 DVD also. Everyone knows Evil Dead's amazing. Stupid but amazing. I'll just read the back of the game, because this is the details. Developed with the full support of creators Sam Raimi, Robert Tepper, and Bruce Campbell, Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick allows players to assume the role of Ash, the chainsaw-armed hero from the Evil Dead trilogy.
Groovy.
Players will fend off hordes of deities with several weapons including shovels, Gatling gun, shotgun, chainsaw, and others. Yeah, this sounds like a game that suits the film. And people say this man has paid like good 40 quid plus for cardboard of a game he already bought. Yeah, I did. But this is actually shockingly rare. Gary Rhodes should know. He should. I'm assuming my friend owns this, but yeah. When someone said, "Do you want this?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll happily." How much is like we made a deal, so I was happy. But the other two games I needed, so it was totally worthwhile. It really was, really was. So apart from the next vintage bundle, which has already been bought and should arrive soon, there's nothing else I remember that someone's sending me. So we're up to scratch. And when this episode comes out, which will probably be the Sunday of the gaming market, or before that, yeah, but basically what I'm saying is after this should be the actual gaming market episode, which I'm looking forward to so much. Anyway, thank you for watching again, guys. Please comment and subscribe. So, future plans, gaming market, obviously is going to have his own episode. I will hit up lower stuff sometime in the future because of the new store. The next gaming developer episode will be Capcom. Capcom has some highs and lows on the PS2, and I'm doing my research to make sure I'm not missing any games made by Capcom, because we own the vast majority of Capcom games. There were some highs, and one game where a sizzling low, so bad it shut down a studio. And we'll get to that in the future. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode, guys. Have a good day. Don't use chainsaws unless you know how to. I'll see you later.